In just a few minutes, I'm going to show you how to pick up 3,145 Spanish words. It's easy to unlock this treasure chest of Spanish words. All it takes is a handful of easy patterns, and a Spanish vocabulary is at your fingertips. Once I show you the patterns, you'll make Spanish words in a flash. All you need to do is follow a few simple rules to translate English words into Spanish, and the words are yours forever. Let me give you a brief example. Almost all English words that end in ity can be made into Spanish by changing ity to idad. For example, university becomes universidad, hospitality, hospitalidad, opportunity, oportunidad, prosperity, prosperidad. How would you say electricity? That's right, it's electricidad. There are 231 words in the ity-idad category. After I show you how to use them, you won't believe how easy it is to start making sentences in Spanish. Let's look at another group of Spanish words you can use right away. Next category, ción. Most English words that end in tion can be made into Spanish by changing tion to cion. Reservation becomes reservación. Revolution, revolución. Celebration, celebración. Motivation, motivación. How would you say cancellation? That's right, it's cancelación. It's that easy. The CION category has 321 instant words. Next category, 8R. Almost all English words that end in ATE can be made into Spanish by changing ATE to AR. Decorate becomes decorar. Investigate becomes investigar. Tolerate becomes tolerar. And appreciate, apreciar. How would you say celebrate? That's right, it's celebrar. There are 211 words in the 8R category, and that's just the first shortcut. My second shortcut to Spanish will ignite your imagination and allow you to memorize Spanish words in a minute or less at any age. Your mind has the ability to speak Spanish words much faster than you ever imagined possible. All you need is a mental link between English and the Spanish word you want to pick up. These mental links are called mnemonics. And mnemonics are without doubt the most powerful tool for speaking any language. Mnemonics was the thing that took me from getting nowhere in Spanish to giving me the confidence to speak with anyone. They can open up a new world of Spanish for you too. Let me show you what I mean. Let's make a link between the English word and a Spanish word. The Spanish word for bread is pan. Imagine yourself cooking bread in a pan. Really use your imagination and see yourself cooking a whole loaf of bread in the pan. The crazier it looks, the better. By creating a mental picture, you're accessing the filing cabinet of your mind. This mental link between the English word bread and the Spanish word pan gives you access to file and retrieve the word at will. I know you can do this with outstanding success. In fact, let me show you how to internalize 2 Spanish words in under a minute. Use your imagination to learn these words. The Spanish word for beach is playa. It's written like play in English. Imagine you're playing on a beach. See yourself in your mind's eye playing in the sand. What game are you playing on the beach? The Spanish word for pool is piscina. We all know a kid who likes to piss in the pool. I'm sorry about that one. But the easier these mnemonics are to imagine, the better, and unfortunately for the swimmers, but it's great for us learning Spanish, that there's often a dirty little kid who likes to piss in a pool. Okay, is it really possible to learn 2 Spanish words in under a minute? It sure is. Let's see if you got the idea of these mnemonics and picked up those Spanish words. What's the English word for playa? That's right, it's beach. And what is the English word for piscina? That's right, it's swimming pool. And here's a bonus word. What is the English word for pan? That's right, it's bread. Congratulations! You just internalized 3 Spanish words that you can instantly retrieve whenever you need them, and you're only scratching the surface of your potential. So far, you've discovered 3 categories of instant Spanish words. There are 28 more categories, similar to those ones that will soon have you speaking 3,042 instant Spanish words. You've also learned 3 Spanish mnemonics. Soon you'll internalize another 100. All added up together, this will give you an instant Spanish vocabulary of 3,145 Spanish words. Now, out of the 3,145 words, you're not going to use them all every single day. Studies show that as few as 100 words are repeated over and over in 50% of all communication. I call these power words. Once you know how to combine power words, instant Spanish words, and simple patterns to put them together, you too will start feeling freedom to have conversations in Spanish, just like I did. And these shortcuts are not just about learning Spanish words. Soon you'll be able to speak real-world Spanish in flowing sentences and have the ability to communicate in any situation. These are the tools that can get anyone at any age speaking Spanish. Here's how some of my students have put these shortcuts to use in real life. Elaine said, "I've tried everything, from Barron's to Spanish Now, to Spanish is Fun, to Speed Spanish, to Blitz, even the Idiot's Guide to Learning Spanish, to name a few. I learned more from your course than with any of the others. What's more, I'm able to retain information and put into practice thousands of sentences I never thought I'd be able to speak." Diego Miller said, "I've been in Cuernavaca for 2 days and I'm learning so much. Your instruction has allowed me to ask questions and have myself understood. What a wonderful world you've opened up for me." Marla Springs said, "I was able to make complete sentences within an hour of listening to your CD." And Anne Robinson said, "I now feel confident in speaking Spanish to the locals when I next visit Spain." Harry Fanning said, "Your book is just the ticket to help me converse with my new Mexican friends at the Camino Real restaurant and others who I come into contact with." When you have a treasure chest full of familiar words and patterns, you can go out and use your Spanish in the real world without hesitating, fumbling, or feeling nervous. You just walk up to people and start speaking Spanish. There's something magical about being able to use Spanish instantly, and each time you speak Spanish, your confidence and skill grows. You can start enjoying Spanish in the real world soon because these easy, short, 15 to 25 minute Spanish lessons get your Spanish flowing in 31 days or less. Each lesson takes just 15 to 25 minutes. It's an enjoyable journey of discovery, adding a wonderful new ability to your life. Each step-by-step lesson builds on the previous one. It always feels easy, yet you advance very quickly. The easy pace means you don't burn out. You move towards your Spanish-speaking goals without ever feeling confused or bored. In fact, the opposite is true. The lessons are engaging, entertaining, and fun. Many of my students tell me that my Spanish lessons are the most enjoyable part of their day. And that's how it should be, because you get to speak Spanish much more quickly when you enjoy yourself. So why not enjoy yourself while you pick up a new language? If you look below this video, you'll see we have 3 options. Shortcut to Spanish Basic includes the Fast Start Action Guide, 31 audio lessons, and an iPhone, iPad, or Android app. That version is just $39.95. The second and most popular option is the Shortcut to Spanish video and coaching version. For many people, especially visual learners, adding the video element so that you see, hear, and speak the language makes it even easier to bring the instant Spanish words to life and start speaking Spanish even sooner. With this version, you also get 90 days of email coaching. Shortcut to Spanish is a very easy course to get through, and it makes it effortless to speak more Spanish every day. But what happens if you do get stuck on some part of the course? I'm your Spanish communication coach. Should you hit a roadblock, I'm here to help you. Just send me an email. Use it as a lifeline. I'll get you through, so you achieve your goal of speaking Spanish. Frankly, most people never need to use this feature. The system is so easy to follow, you'll find speaking Spanish a very smooth process. Nonetheless, isn't it good to know you're not on your own and that help is available if you need it? This version includes everything in Shortcut to Spanish Basic, the Fast Start Action Guide, the 31 online audio lessons, an iPhone, iPad or Android app, plus you receive all 31 online lessons on video, and the email coaching. This version is $49.95. Now, some of my customers prefer to receive all the audio lessons on 3 CDs and a print version of the Action Guide. If you would like to receive the audio lessons on 3 CDs and a print version of the Action Guide, plus the online Action Guide, 31 online audio lessons, and an iPhone, iPad or Android app, plus 31 online video lessons and the Spanish coaching, that's just $79.95 plus shipping. Choose your package below now by clicking the Choose Your Package button for the version you want. And no matter which package you choose, you have my full 60-day, 100% money-back guarantee. If you're not absolutely amazed at your new ability to communicate, if you're not thrilled with your new confidence with Spanish, I'll refund your money in full, no questions asked. If you've ever wanted to speak Spanish, there's nothing standing in your way. All you have to do is click below. Take this journey with me and I'll start you speaking Spanish right away with this incredibly simple method. Just choose an option below that best suits you and get started speaking Spanish today.